Well, the Gamecocks running out of time to get that first SEC road win. 2 chances left, including Wednesday night in the Music City against Vanderbilt. A very tough gym to play in. DeMontre Harris not in the starting lineup because of academic violations, but he comes in off the bench and contributes. Nice dime from Lakeem Jackson to Harris for the stuff. Then Bruce Ellington, now you leave him wide open, he will nail it. Bruce with 15 to lead Carolina. 22 all at the half. Now things open up a bit in the second half. There's John Jenkins for Vandy. Don't let him get hot. 21 for Jenkins. Vandy by 4. Say this for the Gamecocks, they don't quit. Damian Leonard knocks it down, deficit down to 3. But this sequence, a killer. Festus Ezeli, the big block. It's transition time for the Commodores, and you might as well give it back to him. Festus inside for 2 of his 14. Vandy wins 59-48, outscoring Carolina 25-4 from the free throw line. Gamecocks still winless on the road in the SEC. Good news, back home Saturday for Tennessee. USC women hoping for a better road outcome later tonight. Gamecocks play 13th ranked Kentucky. It won't be easy. USC's without freshman standout Alicia Welsh. She sprained her right knee in Sunday's win against Bama. It was going to be tough anyway, but head coach Don Staley says big wins on the road earlier in the season give her team confidence heading to Lexington.
I think that the odds aren't with us at this time, which is, playing a top 10 team on the road. But, this team has done some pretty tremendous things on the road. So, for us, we'll take the Vandy experience. Vandy was undefeated when we played them. We played at Tennessee, which is, 32 years. So, obviously, we got something to draw on, and hopefully we'll take that down to Lexington.
A USC and Kentucky in Bluegrass Country, that is tonight at 7 o'clock. This, by the way, the last week already of the regular season for the SEC women. We're getting down to cases in the high school playoffs. It's Keene and Lee Central in the 2A boys bracket. Winner goes to the upper state final. First quarter, Raiders off to a quick start. Marcus Stroman pulls up, knocks down the 3-ball. But the Stallions, as they often do, fight back. Good ball movement, and Shaq Moses dishes to Walter Hill. That is buckets. Stallions and Raiders exchanging the lead early and often. Later, second quarter, Raiders working the paint. Charles Smith feeds Britton Reed. Basket and the harm. That's 3 the old school way. But this night belongs to the home team. The Stallions winning a close one over Keenan to advance to the upper state championship. Lee Central wins it 67-64. And the Stallions will play Newberry at the Bilo Center in Greenville. Newberry scoring 100 points for the second time this postseason. The Lee Central Newberry winner advances to the 2A title game. Skis of playoffs, Class 3A boys bracket, rivalry game, Heathwood Hall and Wilson Hall from Sumter. Highlanders using ball movement early. That's Shelton Whitaker with the strong finish. The Barons, though, for a while in control in their own backyard. Here's the turnover, and Tyler Pinnell up ahead for the easy bucket. But Heathwood Hall storming back in the form of Bradley James, who takes what he wants, and he wants a W. Highlanders advance 38-36. Heathwood wins it. They'll play Porter Gowd Friday in Sumter in the lower state final. Well, it's not exactly the NCAA basketball tournament, but a little February madness for golf junkies. The 64-player match play tournament contested like the hoops event. Golfers play against each other and move through the single elimination bracket. This year's host, the Ritz-Carlton in Arizona, and yes, it's every bit as nice as it sounds. Look at Dustin Johnson. He's engaged with Jim Furyk in epicness, and he chips in for eagle. DJ wins the hole, rallies to force extra holes, and on the 20th, Johnson buries the short par putt to oust Furyk and advance to round 2 against Francesco Molinari. Tiger Woods also winning his match against Gonzalo Fernandez Castano. Tiger with the lime green, I guess. So Tiger wins in round 1, and former Clemson Tiger Kyle Stanley, a first-round winner as well. Some tense moments at Daytona the day before the qualifying duels. Casey Kane crashing out during the second practice session. He's okay, but the car is not. He'll need the backup ride and go to the back of the pack for the second of 2 duels. Those races Thursday determine the qualifying order for Sunday's Big 500, which you can see right here on Watch Fox. Of course, the first row is already set, Carl Edwards and Greg Biffle. The rest of the qualifying order set later today in those qualifying duels. We'll have those highlights, by the way, tonight on Watch Fox News at 10. We'll see you then.